What is an entrepreneurship? In the last session, we understood that entrepreneur is a person who takes risk, who have an idea, who knows how to put the pitch the idea, who who know how to take this idea to the commercial level. Lot of things we understood in the previous sessions, but now there is a different angle for an entrepreneurship. See, it starts, this person should be motivated, this should be innovative, should be having passions. Integrity means the ethically he should be correct. Whatever he's saying, he has to obey that, he has to follow that, because the whole team under his or her leadership, following. The most important part is the communication skills. This is the most important part if you want to become an entrepreneur. Of course, other parts are also important, but if you know how to communicate, you can motivate the people, you can innovate the things, you can invite the feedbacks from the people. If you know communication skill, means even in the tremendous pressure situations also you are patient, you are not scolding anyone, or you are not just losing your temper. So if you can control your communication, the rest things will automatically fall in the place. So this is a circle, this is a circle of an entrepreneurship. It's all about communication skills, friends. Entrepreneurship is I would say, if idea is 20%, again the communication skills is 70%. If I keep motivation, innovation, patience, integrity is 30%, communication is 70%. If you don't know communication, you would not be able to expand your business. You can become an entrepreneur, not an issue, but people not would they would not like to work with you. They say कि यार ये तो dictator है, ये तो अपनी चलाता है, right? So such kind of feedbacks comes. You have heard these situations, you have faced these situations. So communication is all about, is a two-way process. You have to listen to others, you have to motivate to others, so that people should be innovative, so that they should be able to put 100%, to your organization or to your idea or to your thought. So this is very important factor. And people never focus on this while starting any startup. People never focus on this. एक अच्छी बात आपके 10 काम आसान कर देगी, आपके साथ 10 लोग जुड़ना चाहेंगे. Trust me. And now again, entrepreneurship is what? It's all about leadership. You know how to lead the show, how to take the risk, how to motivate your team, how to communicate the thoughts. If any issue comes in your organization, in your idea, or in startup, you are the first person to take the risk, ownership, or you will try to control the situation. Along with controlling the situation, you will also motivate your team. No, boss, it will happen. Friends, don't worry, I am there. So leader is a dealer of hope. Please, remember this line actually. The leader is a dealer of hope. Leader is a person, even in the odd situations, he keep hopes up. He keep hopes up of his team or her team. This is very, very important factor, friends. So entrepreneurship is a leadership actually, because without leadership you can't become a good entrepreneur. You can't expand your business. See, when I was in college, I got a chance. I'll just share a small story. I got a chance. There is I just forgot. It's a Bal Gandharv, right? So this is an auditorium where normally the people comes from the corporates on different occasions or at the different sessions, and they come and deliver these speeches. So I just got my colleague from the college itself, AIT. So I just got because he was a winner for some contest. So he had been invited to this seminar or this session where Mr. Narayan Murthy is the founder of Infosys, was also part. Mr. Jayan Narlinkar, who is the astronomer, right? So he was also part. So so many people were there, and you trust me. First time I heard from Mr. Narayan Murthy. He's a well communicator. In 45 minutes, he was there at the dais for 45 minutes. The way he spoke, the way he convinced, I was really became fan of this person. Finally, I got an opportunity to take autograph from this person. So I was not winner, or I had not participated in any contest. But when I have gone through his whole session, I was motivated like anything. So leader is, so then I understood, that time my maturity level was not much. I was also a student like you, but I understood that why Infosys, which started in 1981 or 1980s, why this company became such a big giant in India. So I can understand. I started correlating, because this person might have convinced to his or her peers or colleagues, right, or the team members, and that's why he's a leader. He's a founder. He's a CEO. So leadership is very important in entrepreneurship, especially in expanding the business. So leader will never lose the hope, even whatever kind of circumstances are there. He will always admire the people. He will walk along the people. He will take the ownership. So hope friends, you will understand that entrepreneurship is a leadership. Now you'll ask me why I'm saying, this is a session of communication, but what is the relation between the entrepreneurship and the leadership? So coming to the next slide, right? Leaders, as I said, leaders are the people who inspires, to do things they never thought they could, right? They always inspire the people. Okay, you can do this. Don't worry, friends. Things will be all right. This is a tough time. Don't worry. We will come out from this, right? So leader gives when they don't have. Leaders care for others. They grow continuously. They live authentically, right? They empower, manage the hardships, and they serve with the humility. Right, friends? Hope you agree with this.
Yes, sir.
So entrepreneurs are basically the leaders, or leaders can become a good entrepreneurs, vice versa. So again, if I on at a glance, if you would like to see the same thing which we explained in the previous slide, it's again leadership means the good communication, motivation, positivity, creativity, and the feedback. This is the most important thing apart from the communication, because communication is a two-way process. So you should always take the feedbacks from others. That's why I always keep on requesting friends, any doubt, please share, discuss. So leadership and the communication go hand in hand. If you are the good communicator, if you are a motivator, if you know how to be positive even in the odd situations, if you are creative, of course you are a good leader. And I would say entrepreneur is more than a leader, because in leadership is just only communicating or motivating, but managing the things on the field, on the ground, is also a task of entrepreneur. So entrepreneurship is more than the leadership in my perception. People say leadership is entrepreneurship, but I would say entrepreneur is far more better, or far more expert than a leader, because he's also executing the things on ground, plus he's keeping all these things intact, like communication, motivation, positivity, creativity, feedback. So leadership is the sign of any entrepreneur. And how one can become a good leader? By motivating, never demoralize others, even though they have not done a good job. Don't worry, you've tried well. This is kind of normally big leaders come into the picture, right? What they say, don't worry, yeah, you have tried good. I think you can improve. Don't worry, we'll support you. So this kind of feedbacks come, even though he's knowing in back of his mind, this person is not at means at par with my expectation, but still they appreciate. So that this basically what they are doing, they're just inspiring the people, so that they should be feel motivated. Suppose tomorrow a person comes and he's developing a website. I'm just giving a real time example of my experience. Suppose if somebody comes and he's not doing some better in terms of a website development, if I say, no, yeah, this is not what I was expecting, now I'll change the way. That's well tried, yeah, friend. But I think some amendments we can do, then it'll look more far better than the what is currently, right? So this kind of situation. So never demoralize anyone. Always take the feedback. What happened? Why you were not able to perform? Is there any issue? Can I support you? So this is very important, that in growing company, in a growing organization, your team should be part of your success. And how they can become a part of your success? When they'll be motivated, when they will be free to communicate with you, when they will free to give feedback to you, and these all things will make them positive and the creative. So there was a big thought which I heard in that particular session when I attended Mr. Narayan Murthy's session. He said a leader is a person who creates more leaders. Got my point? So leader is a person who creates more and more leaders. Now the person who would be interacting to me, just I'm giving example. Suppose in a particular case in a website development or any other project, what he learned from me. No, yeah, I know that my in his in his inner mind he would be knowing that the my work is not as good as what sir was expecting or the ma'am was expecting, but still this person didn't tell negative thoughts. He has not conveyed the negative thoughts, he has conveyed the positive thoughts. So he'll work hard to meet that expectations, right? So this is very important that you should be a great leader to become a good entrepreneur. So, as I said, what is the role of communication in leadership? Communication is the only, as I said, I would give a weightage of 70% to the communication for leadership or for entrepreneurship. So communication is one of the most critical aspect of the leadership. Great leaders, you take any example, right? They were the or they are the exceptional communicators.